Alrighty, guys. Welcome, one and all. This is your host, ID Jester. Ooh, weird. That's great. Camera gets in the way, but anywho's, whew, yeah, it's been a while since I did some APBA, and really in the mood for some APBA hockey. Was watching Dave Gardner the other day, and geez, he was playing some stuff. And oh, speak of the devil, look who's in the chat. Dave Gardner's in the chat. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done any sports stuff, and kind of just been putting it aside because I'm focusing in on other stuff. But I decided to get it back out and try it out again because it's been a while. So hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. Um, but anyways, let's see what we got. Dave just got home from the rink. Oh, there you go. So we're gonna be doing obviously our regular setup here. Uh, with our puck. We're just gonna use this black dye for the puck because why not? And these are actual lineups from the 2013-14 season. Chicago Blackhawks take on the St. Louis Browns. The St. Louis Blues in the first round of the playoffs. And actually, I just rewatched this very game. I rewatched it, and spoiler alert: if you don't remember this game, wow, what a game! It was insane. Check out 2014 NHL playoffs, Chicago and St. Louis. Game number one. I would have you guys go watch it. So I'm not going to spoil anything. Anyways, let's get to it. I guess it's going to probably take me a little while to get back in the swing of things. It's been a long time since I actually played APBA. And not only that, to help me out, I actually have this little sheet that I was working on over here, so I can actually, whenever time goes by, I can just click on the little time button and it'll take 30 seconds off the clock, is like that, etc., etc. I can actually click on this little button here, and like if Crawford makes a save, I can actually type in all the different players. Yeah, hockey is a board game. Okay then, Phoenix Knight. So yes, yeah, so I've got all the players. So I set up the lines and everything, and then I can actually, every time somebody takes a shot, I can actually go in if I wanted to, and get my pull like an X whenever somebody is taking shots, and it'll actually fill in all the information and everything. So like shots and goal, and the same thing here again. Like when Corey Crawford makes a stop in the first period, I just click this little button here, and you see it says he made a stop. There, save and goal, and I can just click that again. So it's a little bit easier. So let's just go ahead and put that back to 0. Let's put this back to 20 minutes on the clock. Just kind of showing off what it does. And obviously, it scores and goals and everything. So when somebody scores a goal, I can just bring up the little drop down list and find the player that, let's say it was Patrick Sharp. What, second period, even strength. I can type in the time at 10:31, and then, assign who the assists went to by just using my little drop down menu like that. So there you go. Anyways, we'll just go ahead and get rid of that so I don't have to worry about it. So I'll be doing that on the side over there, so you guys probably won't see much of that. So I'll be doing that on the other computer screen. So, well, you guys will see mostly this stuff over here. All right, so I should say I don't use any of that nonsense that APBA is just fine, but it tries to make it the hockey game too complex with its stupid dump and chase rules and in the battle. And I know Dave likes that stuff, but I don't like it at all. It's just a bunch of rolling for nothing. If you go back and watch this actual game live and in person, and you watch how many times they changed lines, and I was looking for this because I thought it was important because I was thinking about playing the APBA game and I was trying to compare what happened in the real game with what happens in real life and how they're playing it and how they're simulating it in the actual game. And there was not a single time where they dumped the puck in and made a line change and then went in there and fought for the puck in the corner and then had the advantage against the other team, and then the other team got possession of the puck, and then they dumped the puck in. It just doesn't happen like that in normal hockey. So I'm not going to use these rules. If you enjoy these rules, great. I'm happy for you. I'm just not going to use them. Let's have a face-off here. It's going to be between Taze and Alexander Steen. So face-off is a 5 for Taze, 3 for Steen, so +2. I should probably have my face-off chart here somewhere. So +2 for Chicago. And that is a 7 on the +2 is going to be advantage center. So Jonathan Taze is going to start the game off. 33, and that's going to be a 1. Again, that would be adjusted by ODAI, but again, APBA, if it's a 1 and you adjust for ODAI, it doesn't matter because it's not going to change to anything but a shot on goal. So Taze is going to get the shot on goal. He is a 24. He rolls a 66. That'll be an easy save, but I can mark Jonathan Taze. Oops. With the shot, and I can put down Miller as a save. Now let's see what happens with the easy save. That is a 12. Miller, 12 is a 25. That would have been a goal, by the way. It's going to be a save, and then we're going to need a clear check. Otherwise, it's going to be opponent's highest shot frequency. So clear check for Pomeister and Pietrangelo. 3, 4, 5 for a clear check. Clear check, is that 2d6 or 1d6, Dave? Do you remember off the top of your head? I can't remember if that's a 2d6 or a 1d6. 3, 4, 5. I'm just looking, comparing. Might be a 2d6, actually. I think it's a 2d6 now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, okay. Thank you. You guys are right. So it's only a 5 or less. It's not cleared out. So highest shot frequency is going to get the rebound chance. We're still in the first 30 seconds of the game. Highest shot frequency is 32, is going to be Patrick Sharp. Patrick Sharp gets the rebound chance. His shot range is a 21. Ha! That's twice on shots. I rolled 66 now. That is going to be a save. Another easy save by Miller. That was a shot by Patrick Sharp. All right. And Miller gets a 46, which is a 41. And that is going to be a save and a rebound. We got to see who the rebound goes to. Got to see who the rebound goes to. Where's my rebound chart? Why don't I have a rebound chart? What happened to my rebound chart? David? Rebound chart. Here we are. It's a rebound charts. Yeah. All right, so it's going to be the player with the highest offensive rating. Again, that's going to be Patrick Sharp. He's going to get his rebound. I'm sorry, the highest I rating, not highest I rating. Yeah, it's still going to be Patrick Sharp. He is a 7. So, as a 7, he rolls a 5, which is going to be a shot and goal plus 2. So his shot is a 21 plus 2 is 23. 61. Wow. I rolled a 66, and now a 61. And that is another shot and goal for Patrick Sharp. And another save. And just so you guys, I probably won't be doing this all the time, but I'm just going to kind of show you. I just marking it whenever somebody takes a shot, and then all I have to do is click the button down over here, just to show you guys what I'm doing on the side. We'll probably show you at the end of each period. We're still in the first 30 seconds because we haven't actually hit a time sequence yet. Let's see what Ryan Miller does with this one. 25. That's probably not going to be any good either. Nope, it is. It's a 3, and that's going to be given to his center. And yes, Thornley, yay! Time sequence. 19:30 to go, and it's going to be to Alexander Steen. Steen with the 22. That's going to be a 1. That'll be a shot and goal. So Steen will get a shot and goal. He's actually a 25. 35. That'll be a stop and a save by Crawford. He'll take a save. And Steen. Alex Steen with the shot. Let's see what Crawford does with the rebound here. 56. 34. And it's going to be a defensive zone face off in the Chicago end, and another time sequence, and another minute off the clock, boys. 1 minute off the clock. That was a lot of activity, a lot of shots going on for 1 minute of time. Shots and goals so far are 3 for Chicago, 1 for St. Louis. All right, so we are going on to 19 minutes to go here in the first period. We have a defensive zone face-off. Handzus. 3 for Chicago. Face-off Saboka. 5 for St. Louis. Plus 2 for St. Louis. That is a 7. It's going to be advantage center. That's going to be Saboka is going to get it in the offensive zone. We're on the offensive win chart now. If you are playing at home, don't forget offensive win chart in the offensive zone. And now I got to put my chart back up so it doesn't fall over. So Saboka gets it. And that is a 56. That's a 35 in the offensive zone. 35. And really? 56 is a 35, yes. And we're going to have a time sequence. Beep. And that's going to be a 2-minute penalty on Saboka. He rolled a 56, which is a penalty. So Saboka is going to be in the box for a couple minutes. Times. So we are going to change lines here. There we go. And we'll put these guys back out for Chicago. All right, offense. Face off. Wow. Jonathan Toews is a plus 5. Plus he gets another plus 1 for being on the, so it's a plus 6. There isn't a plus 6. So Toews, a 9. Advantage right defenseman. That is Duncan Brett Seabrook, sorry. Brett Seabrook. As we've got a penalty at the I could go in and put all the information in my little chart, and maybe I will do that real quick. so that way I don't forget. And I'll just share with you guys so you guys can see it. There we go. So it's going to be penalty St. Louis. And it was, who was it again that had the penalty? Saboka. Of course it was Saboka, right. All right, so Saboka. Period. First period. 2 minutes. Starting at 18:30. Let's see. We don't want number. What do we want? We want it as a time, right? All right. Well, I'm gonna have to. Oops. All right. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to fix that on my chart or my sheet because it won't. It won't take the. It won't take the. All right. Anyways, no big deal. It's a penalty. So Seabrook has it. Penalties, right. Penalties. I don't actually have my sheet. Do I? I don't. Hang on a second. Sorry about this. I'm going to have to actually go out to the Apple website here and get it real quick because I think you can download the sheet. Might as well have it. We want hockey, please. Hello. Hockey. Yeah. Bye. And then we can go to hockey and we can go to cards and accessories, season cards. What is this? This is 2013, 14. We can download the roster, right? Is it on the roster sheet? It is on the roster sheet. All right. So Chicago. There it is in all of its glory. Power play, they are +1. And St. Louis is a penalty. They're a -1. So penalty kill for St. Louis. They're a -1. And Chicago is a +1. Okay. Let's download this file so I have it on my desktop. Thanks. That way I don't need to get it anymore. I can just pull it up on my screen. All right. So a -1 and a +1. I think that gives Chicago a +2, although I think it's just +1 and -1, they're just going to cancel out. So it's just going to be normal. And then you get a +2 for being on the power play. So when you take a shot. So 53 is a 9 on the power play. Got to get my power play chart out now. Man advantage. All right, Seabrook, 53 is a 9. 9, man advantage is going to be a shot and goal. So Seabrook, he's a 13 +2. He's going to be a 15. And Seabrook with the shot and his big save there. And that is another save by Ryan Miller. 52 for Miller is a 27. That's going to need to be cleared out again. Or the third highest shot frequency. Clearing attempt is a 6 or less. And it's a 6, so that's going to be a defensive zone face-off and a time sequence. All right, 18 minutes to go here, and we got a defensive zone face-off in St. Louis end of the ice. Face-off again will be 5 versus nothing. Yeah, it's going to be a 8, which is going to be the right wing. So it's going to be Marian Hossa for Chicago. 42 for Hossa is a 2. It is going to be a shot on goal. Hossa is a 22 plus 2, 24. Ha! 65 again. What is up with rolling these high numbers? Marian Hossa with the shot and another save. By Miller. That's 5 saves for Miller so far. And a 12 for Miller is going to be a 25. And that needs to be cleared out of there again. Or the highest shot frequency is going to get a shot. Clearing again is 6 or less. And they did it. Cleared it out. And another face-off. So that was 1 minute gone on the power play. 1 minute gone on the power play. 1 minute to go in the power play. And we have a face-off. Jesus. 3 versus 1 is a +2. +1 for being on the power play is a +3. A 3 on a 3 is advantage left defenseman. That's Johnny Aduya for Chicago. It's all early Chicago here. 43, 29 on the man advantage. 29 is going to be an interception by the left defenseman, Farnley. Bumeister gets it, but no time. Yes, it is a time sequence, sorry. So just 30 seconds to go in the power play. Bumeister with it. 63 is a 25. Shorthanded 25 is going to lose it to the right defenseman. Harmelson for Chicago. That is not a tie sequence. Harmelson 15 is a 7. That is going to be man advantage shot on goal. Block +2. Block +2. So block is going to mean 2, 4, 6. The shot was blocked by Odd. So it's going to be Bumeister gets his stick on it and knocks it into the corner. Let's see what happens with the, where is it? Block shots chart. Here it is. 11. Puck deflects to opponent's highest shot frequency. Oh boy. So highest shot frequency is going to be 27. Patrick Kane. So Bumeister with the block. And deflects over to Patrick Kane. Kane rips and shoots. And it is, hang on a second. Is that an automatic shot? Puck deflects to opponent's highest shot frequency. Doesn't say they get a shot on goal, technically. It just says, hey Dwayne, how you doing, buddy? It says puck deflects to opponent's highest shot frequency. Doesn't say that they actually get a shot on goal. It just says it deflects to that person. So I guess we just roll on his chart. So 64 on Kane's chart is a 3. Yeah, no shot. Okay, I agree with you. 3 is going to be a shot on goal, though. So we rolled a 63, which is still going to be a shot on goal. So Kane, 23, +2 for being on the power play, 25. Oh, 21. It's a potential goal here. Ryan Miller needs to come up big. 13 is a 5, and he does, and that is going to be saved. Wow. So Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane, where are you, Patrick? He gets a shot on goal. And another save by Miller. And that is going to go over to the right wing, which is Adam Cracknall. And that is a time sequence, and that means the penalty is over. So Farnley, the penalty is over, and they can bring back out their offensive guys. And we'll go ahead and have Chicago rest their guys. There we go. All right, so Backus comes out for Chicago. I'm sorry, for St. Louis. 56 is a, now we're back to just the normal chart, 35. And, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? 35 is going to be a penalty again. It is another penalty and a time sequence. Wow, St. Louis really shooting themselves in the foot here as Backus now takes a penalty. So back-to-back penalties. Not great for St. Louis. They're going right back on the penalty kill. Going right back onto the penalty kill. And we have a face-off. 3-4 plus 4 for Chicago. 7 and a plus 4 is going to be advantage left wing. That's going to be for Stieg with it. For Stieg, 53 is a 7, and we're going back to the penalty charts. 7 on the penalty shot is going to be a shot and possible block. +2, +2, +2 from the chart is 6, so that's going to be an automatic block. And a 7 is going to be smothered for a defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. So block shot by St. Louis. Another big block there. Another faceoff. 7 is going to be advantage center. So Hanzus with it for Chicago. And 52 is a 27, and he's going to give it up. Intercepted by the center. On the man advantage, which is interesting. Why? Why would they have that? Intercepted by center if they know the center's not there when they have the man advantage. That's crazy. I will roll. I'm not sure if you roll again. 27 is intercepted by the center, but there is no center. So we will have a loose puck. We'll have a face-off. That's what we'll do. We'll just have another face-off and a time sequence. All right, so 1 minute gone on the power play. So we'll go ahead and change lines since we have a penalty or a face-off. That's what I meant to say. A face-off. All right, flipping through here. Another face-off. Taze is back out there. Taze, oh my gosh. 10, advantage left defenseman. Adoya has it for Chicago. It's been all Chicago so far. 6 shots on goal for Chicago. Only 1 shot on goal for St. Louis so far. We have 5 minutes gone here. 1 minute left to go on the power play. 32 is a 26, and that's going to be intercepted by the left wing and a time sequence. So 30 seconds to go in the power play. Barrett Jackman for St. Louis. 63 is a 25. That will be intercepted by the right defenseman, Nicholas Yarmelson for Chicago. No time sequence. 63 is a 25, and it will be intercepted by the right defenseman, Shattenkirk, and that will be a time sequence. 14 minutes, and the penalty is over again. Let's see if St. Louis cannot shoot themselves in the foot again. We'll bring the third line in for Chicago since they haven't done anything since it's been mostly the first two lines since Chicago's been on the power play the whole time. And so we're going to take Peter Angelo with it for St. Louis. 1-1. That is a 1. That is going to be a shot and goal. Peter Angelo's the 13. And that will be a shot and a save. Peter Angelo with a shot. Save by Crawford. Crawford, 35 is a 4. He's going to give it to the left wing, Brian Bickle. Bickle gets it, and time sequence, 13:30 to go in the first. Brian Bickle, 46 is the 43. That doesn't sound great. Oh, we're back to the normal chart again. 43 is going to be possible bench minor. And there'll be a neutral zone faceoff on a 2-7. Otherwise, it's a rare play on an 8-12. It's a 7, so it's going to be a... we got to check for the bench minor first. For the bench minors, where is our little chart we just downloaded? Hang on, I got to pull that up on my screen. Chicago bench minor is a 13. We'll try them first. 32. St. Louis bench minor is a 13. Oh, that one's laying on the side. 41. Nope. Okay, so no bench minors. So it's going to be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. All right. There we go. All right, so we actually have a normal face-off now. 5-2, so +3 for Saboka. He rolled an 8 and a +3. His advantage right wing. That's Tarasenko. First time we've heard from Jaromir Tarasenko. 44, that's a 1. That's going to be a shot on goal. Tarasenko. So back-to-back shots here by St. Louis. And that's a 21. His range is a 24. That's a potential. Tarasenko rips it. Crawford needs to come up big. 34, 31, scores! Tarasenko. Another shot and a score by Vladimir Tarasenko. And then we're going to put that down as a circle as opposed to an X. And that is not a save. All right, and there you go in a time sequence there. So St. Louis takes a 1-0 lead. And again, I will... he shoots and scores. Vladimir Tarasenko. Hey, Forrest. Hey, Dwayne. All right, so I'm going to show you guys how we're doing this here on our thing. So we, bloop, St. Louis. Tarasenko. First period. Even strength. It was going to be at the 12. It wouldn't have been the 12. That would have been how much time is left. 8:30 mark. So it would have been 8:30 mark of the first period. Assists. Let's see what we have for assists on our little chart here. It is St. Louis is a 1.76 on the assists. They're 1.76 on the assists. So 31 is 2 assists. And it's going to be a left defenseman first. So try him. Bouwmeester. His assist rating is a 32. Nope, it's not Bouwmeester. We'll try the right defenseman, which is Pietrangelo. 41. And his assist rating is a 35. So nope. Then we'll check the left wing. Jaden Schwartz. Yes, Schwartz. And then the center was Saboka. He's a 32. Nope. So it was just Schwartz. Jaden Schwartz with the assists. Jaden Schwartz. There we go. So once everything settles, this is what it looks like on our thing. And the home team takes it 1-0 lead at the 8:30 mark of the first period. Vladimir Tarasenko for St. Louis puts St. Louis on the board 1-0. All right. Well, that was the third liners for Chicago were in there. So they couldn't take advantage of all that time. First couple lines were out there on these penalties. They couldn't take advantage of it. They probably put their third liners in, and St. Louis take advantage of it. Now, got to go in and edit this. So it says St. Louis won. There we go. All right. Look at me, all being all professional and everything. I tell you. Woohoo! All right, so he beats Crawford there. 12:30 to go in the first. Oh, Dave even said update the scoreboard. You got it, buddy. I'm on it. It's just taking me a little while, but I'm on it. All right, so we are moving on. Here we go. Back out, and we are ready to go face off. 5 versus 3, so +2 for Chicago. And that is a 7. Advantage center, so Taze is going to get it. It is now 6 shots and goal to 2 still here in the first period. 12:30 to go in the first. Taze, 33. That's going to be a shot on goal. Taze is 24. That's going to be a save. And another save by Miller. Miller with the save. 61 by Miller. It's a 22. And that's going to be picked up by opponent's left wing after the save, but no rebound shot. And a time sequence. Patrick Sharp. Sharp 25 is a 1. That is going to be a shot on goal. Sharp is a 21. Sharp shot and another save by Miller. That's Sharp's 3rd shot and goal already. 8 saves by Miller. Miller 1-1 is a 1. That's going to be picked up by the left defenseman Jared Jackman for St. Louis. Jackman 1-1 is going to be a shot and goal. So Jackman with a shot. He's a 12. And Jackman with the shot. And another save by Crawford. 3 save for Crawford. 22 by Crawford is a 2. And that's going to be picked up by Seabrook. And another time sequence. And it looks like new lines coming in for everybody. Harlson for Chicago. 54 is a 32. That doesn't sound good. 32. Physicality. Do they have a physicality of 14? No, they do not. Not even close. Good Lord. And one. Yeah. So it is going to be a pass. Pass to we'll send it over to Patrick Kane. That's fine. Patrick Kane with it. And is that a time sequence? No, only if they got the physicality. So Patrick Kane with it. 25 is a 1. So Patrick Kane's going to get a shot. This is his second shot of the game. 64. Another easy save by Miller. 9 saves by Miller so far. 33 Miller, and that's going to be a 1. He's going to give it to his left defenseman. Nine shots by Chicago so far. And, oops, time sequence. 11 minutes to go. Bowmeister. 26 is a 16. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing. And a time sequence. 10:30 to go. Versteeg. 43 is a 29. And that's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. Another time sequence. Pietrangelo, 16 is a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by the right wing. Another time sequence. So not much going on all of a sudden. And we're going to change lines. That was a nice minute and a half that went by pretty quickly. Sure. Put these guys in. It's going to be Brandon Slad for Chicago. 56 is a 4. That's going to be a shot by Brandon Saad. He's a 22. 36, another save by Miller. And another save. 10 saves by Miller. 43, Miller is a 29. And it's going to be a save. Shot and gold, opponent's left wing. So Brian Bickle's going to get a shot. Miller gives up the big rebound. Over to Bickle. Bickle with the shot. 26. Save. Another save by Miller. That's 11 saves so far. We're going to have a lot of shot and goal. Miller. 43 is a 29. And that's the same thing we just had. Shot and goal and opponent's left wing is going to get it. So still no time sequence on this. So shot by Brandon Saad. Saved by Miller. Over to Bickle. Shot by Bickle. Miller with the save. Back to Bickle. This is all the same time sequence. 66. That is going to be a save. Bickle, another shot. That's twice now I rolled a 66 on a shot. And Miller, 16 by Miller is a 28. And it needs to be cleared out of there again. That is a 6. And they got it, so they are going to clear it out of there and have a whistle with 9 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0, St. Louis on the goal by Tarasenko, his first of the playoffs. And they are seen enough of that nonsense. And it looks like, yeah, we haven't seen the fourth liners actually for Chicago yet. So let's have some fourth line action here. Face-off is going to be +1 for Chicago. 5 + 1 is disadvantaged right wing. So it's going to be Cracknell for St. Louis. Ooh, and he got a 1-1, which is going to be a shot on goal. Shot on goal by Cracknell. He's he needs the 1-1, which is what I just rolled. Can he roll it again? No, he cannot. Cracknell. And 4 saves by Crawford now. 25 for Crawford. 3 is going to be picked up by the center. Any time sequence. 8.5 to go. Krug for Chicago. 12-25. It's going to be intercepted by the right defenseman. 8 minutes to go. You got for a nap and now you're going to bed early, huh?
I didn't take a nap.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's see. Who's got it? Peter Angelo, I guess, has it because that's where the puck is sitting. Let's see what he can do with it. 43 is at 29. That's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. That's Duncan Keith. Time sequence goes by. Finally getting a little bit of time going by without any shots. Right now it's 12-4 in favor of Chicago with the shots, but it's 1-0. St. Louis. Duncan Keith with it. 35 is a 5. That is going to be a Shoga. 35. Does anybody have an assist? 35? No, it's going to be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. 7 minutes to go in the first period. 7 minutes to go in the first period. All right. Yeah. All right. Face-off. It's a +2 for St. Louis. Advantage center. Saboka is going to get it for his team. 55. That's going to be a shot and goal by Saboka. Saboka's to 16. Nope. Saboka's save. Five saves by Crawford. 41 for Crawford is a 6. And that's going to be a defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. So defensive zone in Chicago's end. +2 for Saboka. And it's going to go to Schwartz. In the offensive zone, Schwartz. 30. And that's going to be a Shoga here. 16. That is in his assist range. His assist range is a 32. He rolled a 16. So it's a good pass from Schwartz. Over to Tarasenko again. So Tarasenko with the shot. No, another 66 on a shot. That's his third time. Third time that we've actually had a 66 rolled on a shot attempt. That is crazy. 63 is a 38. That's got to be a world record, I think. 38 is deflection into the seats and a time sequence. Time sequence. Everyone. There we go. All right. Face off in Chicago's end. +2 for Chicago. 6. +2 is going to be advantage to the left wing. That's going to be Patrick Sharp with it for Chicago in his defensive zone. 5. Shoga. And that's going to be a good shot. Or a good pass to. It's going to be a shot by Taze. Taze has got it and tips it in front, and it's on. Miller needs to come up huge with the save. 66 he does. Wow, another 66. What is up with these dice? You see I'm using the cup and everything. Another 66. Huge save by Miller on Patrick Sharp. Wow, that was a great tip by Sharp. And another huge save by Miller. And his 1 is the result, which is going to go to the left defenseman in a time sequence. 6 minutes to go here in the first. 56 is a 26. That's going to be intercepted by Patrick Sharp. 5:30 to go. 14 is a 7. That's a possible block shot, and it is a block shot. And a 10 is going to be deflected over to Bouwmeester. So that's actually the third block shot by St. Louis so far. And the time sequence. 5 minutes to go. 62 is an 8. That would be a shot and goal unless they have a forechecking of 11. Do they have a forechecking of 11? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, they do. Ott, Steen, and Backus are 11. So they're going to get a shot and goal. So Bouwmeester with a shot. His Ott and Steen and Backus are in there. He's only an 11, though. He needs a 1-1. No, he rolls to 55. So Bouwmeester with 7 shots now. St. Louis actually getting some shots and goal now. Crawford, 24s and 19. And it's going to be picked up by opponent's left defenseman in a time sequence. Bouwmeester is a 6. Another shot and goal with a possible block. 2, 3, 4. So is it a block? 1 to 4. It is not. It's a 1 to 4 on the block. Keith is only a 1. Seabrook is a 2 plus 1 on the chart. So 1 and 1 and 2 is 4, and that's a 5. So no block. Bouwmeester, though, is only a 1-1. Can we get it? No. Another save by Crawford. His 8th of the game. 56 for Crawford is a 34. And it's going to be a defensive zone face-off and a time sequence with 4 minutes to go in the first period. 4 minutes to go in the first. Chicago's defensive zone. Saboka with a +2. I'm going to re-roll that. That's a 10 on the +2 column. It's going to be disadvantaged left wing. So Versteeg, Chicago gets it in their defensive zone. 27 defensive zone. Intercepted is shot and goal by this center. So Saboka intercepts it and is going to get a shot on goal. And he's a 16. Saboka rips it. Oh, it's a potential. It's a potential. Here, Crawford, 55, though. Crawford is going to snare that and off his pad right over to Harmelson for Chicago. Wow. Saboka almost made it 2-0. Almost on shot number 9 by St. Louis. Time sequence again, 3:30 to go. Harmelson, 34 is a 31. And we're checking the physicality 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, they've got it. And so it's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman, Jackman. And a time sequence. 3 minutes to go in the first. 23 for Jackman. 22. Intercepted by the center, Jesus for Chicago. 2.5 to go here in the first. 53 is a 19. Intercepted by the left defenseman. Jackman takes it back. 2 minutes to go. And with 2 minutes to go, we're going to put these guys back out. One last line change. Bowmeister with it for St. Louis. 56 is a 26. That's going to be intercepted by the left wing in a time sequence. Minute and a half to go. 41 is a 4. That is a shot on goal. Sharp. It's a 21. Another save. That is actually Sharp's 5th shot on goal. 5th shot on goal by Sharp. Ryan Miller, 44, and he is going to give that. He's going to lay it down and scoot it over to Pietrangelo. 1 minute to go in the first period. 1 minute to go. 15 is a 4. That's going to be a shot by Pietrangelo. He is a 13. No, Pietrangelo, and that's going to be saved. 10 saves by Crawford. And Crawford is going to simply give that to his left defenseman, Duncan Keith, with just 30 seconds to go here in the first. 1-0 St. Louis. 51's a 4, and that's going to be a shot on goal by Duncan Keith. He is a 12. And another 66. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Another save by Miller. All he has to do is corral the rebound. And this first period will be in the books. 36 is not going to do it, though. That is the 33. Save, shot and goal, opponent's right defenseman, Brett Seabrook with a shot. No time sequence. He's a 13. 55. Seabrook, his second shot. And save number 16 by Miller. 26 will be a 20 by Miller, and that will be a save and picked up by opponent's right defenseman. And the horn will blow at the end of the first period. What a action-packed first period that turned out to be. A lot of shots on goal if you like shooting. Here is what we have so far. I need to reset this for the second period. 20 minutes on the clock, please. There we go. So Sharp with 5 shots, Taves with 2, Hossa with 1, Patrick Kane with 2, Brian Bickle with 2, Brandon Saad with 1, Duncan Keith with 1, and Brett Seabrook with 2. 16 shots in goal, and Ryan Miller saved them all. For St. Louis, it was Alex Steen with the shot, Saboka with 2 shots, Tarasenko with the goal on his first shot, Cracknell with 1 shot, Bowmeister with 2, Pietrangelo with 2, and Jackman with 1. Total 10 shots on goal, or 10 saves by Crawford, 16 by Miller. Vladimir Tarasenko, even strength at the 8:30 mark of the first period, assist to Jaden Schwartz. There you go. All right, and let's probably save this as we go on to the second period of action. All right. How is everyone doing? Everyone hanging in there? You're still hanging in there? Anyone Anyone still here? Is there anyone still here? I don't know. There might be. I think everyone went home. I don't know. There we go. I have to rearrange some screens when I do that. Anyways, here we go. Check out game 1 of this series. It was first of all, it was go against, yes. Yes, you need to finish the Fate of the Elder Gods tournaments for Christmas in Arkham tomorrow. That's for sure. Get some sleep, Phoenix Knight. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it, man. You're a good fan. It's nice to see you, of course, and we'll be checking out your videos tomorrow. So yeah, get some sleep. You can always check this out later. Anyways, let's go ahead and put a few more minutes in the books before we call it an episode. We're probably not going to do all 3 periods, but we'll see how it goes. Face off, +2 for Chicago. That is a 6. +2 is going to be advantage left wing Patrick Sharp. 33, yeah, that's going to be another shot by Sharp. Another shot by Sharp. And 21, he rolled a 25. That time it was actually close. Another shot by Sharp, though. And first save in the second period now. Got to remember to click on the second period. 43 does not sound like a good option. No, it's a 29. And that's going to be a save and a shot by the opponent's left wing. So Sharp with another shot. 44 and another save. 2 more saves by Miller. 41, and that time it's a 6, and that's a little better, as that's going to go and deflect into the crowd for a souvenir from someone from Alberta, and coming down to watch the game with a Blackhawks jersey on. Lucky fan in row 13. So, defensive zone face-off and a time sequence. I gotta always remember to click that time sequence or time doesn't go by. +2. That is a 7, and a +2 is going to be advantage center. It's going to be Taze for Chicago. 46 is a 41. That's not what you want to see. Bench minors again, and then a neutral zone faceoff on a 2 to 10. We're going to check for the bench minor first. Ooh, what was Chicago's bench minor? Chicago's bench minor is 13, and that's what we rolled. So they're actually going to get a bench minor against Chicago. Too many skaters on the ice. And St. Louis, with 1 minute gone here in, is on the power play. Their first power play of the game. And it's going to be penalty Chicago, and it doesn't really matter who we give it to. It's just going to be a 2-minute penalty, but it will be. We'll give it to Jonathan Taze. Second, 2 minutes. All right, at the 19-minute mark. All right, good enough. All right, so Taze is in the box. And we will put our number 2s out. There we go. And we'll put these guys out. All right. Face off. +4 for Saboka. And that is a 10. Advantage left defenseman, Jackman. And I got to switch charts again to advantage penalty. To the penalty. So St. Louis on the power play. Jackman has it. 51 is a 7 on the man advantage. And it's going to be a shot and goal with a possible block. 2, 4, 6. It is blocked. And a 10 is going to deflect over to the left defenseman. But no time sequence yet. So Adoya has it for 32, 26, shorthanded 26. Going to be intercepted by the left wing. That's Jaden Schwartz. And no time sequence. Still no time sequence. Jaden Schwartz, 61 is a 28. That will be a time sequence as that is intercepted by Brandon Slad. 18:30 to go in the second period. Sad, 36 is a 33 shorthanded. It's going to be intercepted by the left wing. No time sequence again. 31 is a 3. That will be a shot. So Schwartz, we did not check. I know Chicago is +1, -1 when they're on the power play, but we did not look at the St. Louis when they're on the power play. They're a +1. And Chicago is on penalty kill a 0. So +1 for Chicago +1 for St. Louis on the power play. +2 for normal. So they're going to get a +3 to any shot on goals. And so it's Schwartz with the shot. He's a 23. +3 is a 26. No save, Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you, my friend. May the Schwartz be with you. Let's see what Crawford does with the rebound. 56. Ooh, 34. That's not great. And nope, actually it's okay as we have a whistle and a minute gone in the power play. So we're gonna, since a minute's gone, we'll go ahead and switch. Might as well. All right. So defensive zone face-off in Chicago's end. And face-off 3 for Smith, 3 for Steen. So just a +1 for St. Louis on the power play. +1. I have to re-roll that as it's 6. Advantage left defenseman. So St. Louis gets the puck after the face-off. Uh-oh. 1-1 is a 1. Bouwmeester with another shot. He's a 1. I'm sorry, he's a 1-1 +3. So he's going to be a 14. 44. So Bouwmeester with another shot and another save by Crawford here in the second period. Crawford, 21 is a 23. And that's going to be a save and picked up by opponent's right wing and an X. So Backus gets it. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Backus with it. Can he do something with it? 35 is a 4. Yes, he can. That will be a shot and goal, correct? Yes. It'll be actually a possible tip in. But since it's not a defenseman, I don't use the tip in unless it's a defenseman shot. So since it's a forward, we're just going with the normal shot and goal by Backus. He's at 25, 26, 31, 32. So he's a 32. No, another save. Wow. Another save by Crawford. Wow, they just St. Louis can't buy a shot on goal right now. Whew. 61 by Crawford is a 22. And that is going to be a save and then going to be picked up by opponent's left wing and a time sequence, and that's going to do it. So the penalty is over. And St. Louis is going to come out with their line changes. There we go. All right. So St. Louis with it, with the puck. 17 minutes to go in the second. Is Brandon Morrow here for St. Louis. Still up 1-0. 35 is a 20. Oh, I got to switch charts again. And there we go. So a 20 going to be intercepted by the right defenseman and a time sequence. Carmelson, 52, 27. That's going to be intercepted by Waugh. Time sequence. Derek Waugh, 44. That'll be a shot by Waugh. He's a 15. And Waugh with the shot in. A nice pad save there by Crawford, who's had to make 4 saves so far here in the second. 23. 6, and that's going to be a defensive zone faceoff and a whistle. 15:30 to go in the second, and that was pretty good. Nice little bit of chunk of time went off the clock there. And we're going to rotate a few lines here. Bring in the fourth liners and some of the third defensive pairs. So it is a defensive zone, Chicago. The faceoff is going to be +1 for St. Louis. 7 + 1 is going to be an advantage right wing. So that's Adam Cracknell. Cracknell in the offensive zone. 55. That is a 1. That's going to be a shot on goal. Cracknell. He's only 11 though. He only had how many? Does not tell me how many goals he had in the regular season, but he's 11. He needs an 11. Nope. Cracknell. That's his second shot. He's going to take some shots, I guess. And a save by Crawford. 23. Crawford 6. And once again, he's going to knock that off and out of play for a defensive zone face-off and a time sequence. Fourth liners had a minute there. That's more than enough time for them as they let the other first liners rest a little bit. And there we go. They're going to put their ones into. Why not? All right. Of course, I would normally do Chicago first, but so defensive zone, it's going to be Taze. He's out there for the defensive zone faceoff. He gets a +2, 5 versus 3. 7 and a +2 is going to be, he's going to call his own number here. Taze is going to get it after the scrum in the defensive zone. 45 is a 26. It's going to be intercepted and shot on goal by the left wing. That's Steve Ott. Steve Ott is a 15. Shot. Ott, where are you? There you are. Crawford's had to make 6 saves so far here in the second period. Crawford with the save. And a 25. It needs to be cleared out of there. Otherwise, it's going to go to the highest shot frequency. So clearing it out of there, Duncan Keith is a 3. Seabrook is a 4. That is a 7 or less. And they got it 7. So they cleared it out of there for defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. So once again, in their defensive zone. And we're just going to leave the same lines out there. 11 plus 2 and an 11. Advantaged right wing. So this time it's going to Hossa. Hossa in his defensive zone. 64 is a 3 in his defensive zone. And he's going to get a shot on goal. So Hossa is a 22. Oh, it's on goal. Marian Hossa is on goal. Miller needs to come up big. 62 is a 5. He does. Oh, save by Miller. And it's going to go to Bacchus on the right wing. Wow. Marian Hossa had a potential. And Miller comes up huge to keep Chicago off the board. And a time sequence. 14 minutes. 31 is a 4. That's going to be a shot on goal by Bacchus. He is a 25. Bacchus, shot, save. Crawford with his 7th save now. 31 is a 4. This one's going to go over to Patrick Sharp. Patrick Sharp has it. We gotta just spend a second here and put this idiot in timeout for a little while. There you go. Congratulations. All right. Patrick Sharp gets the rebound. Time sequence off as Crawford makes the save. And we're going to go ahead and change lines. And St. Louis is going to change their lines. Here we go. All right, Versteeg with it. 14 versus Versteeg, and that is going to be a 30, and he's going to ice it. And Chicago is going to have a defensive zone face-off with 13 minutes to go. We're not going to change lines. We just changed them. Face-off is going to be +1 for Chicago. 8. Disadvantaged left wing. So Morrow in the offensive zone. Morrow. 14 on the offensive zone. It's a 30. And we're going to try a Arsog. Arsog again is another roll for shot on goal. And it's got to go into an assist range of 23. Nope, 33. So it is just going to be a pass to Wah and a time sequence. You got to remember how to do those. I think I'm doing them right. You re-roll the Arsog. Another roll. I remember Dave Gardner saying Arsog is another roll. So you roll it again, and then if you roll in that player's assist range, then the other player that you're passing into gets an automatic shot and goal. Otherwise, it's just a pass. So in this case, he didn't roll within his assist range, so it's just a pass over to Derek Waugh. Hopefully I'm doing that right. And we're moving on. And did I say there was a time sequence? There is a time sequence. 52 is a 27. Going to be intercepted by Jesus. Time sequence. 11:30 to go. 26. Jesus. 26 is a 24. And it's going to be intercepted by Jackman. Time sequence. 11 minutes to go. Jackman 44. That winds it up from the point. And he shoots. And it's a save by Crawford. Jackman with the shot. 8 saves by Crawford here in the second. Crawford 35 is a 4, and that's going to be picked up by Versteeg. And 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the second period. And we're going to change out some lines here. Changing out the lines. And it's going to be Bickle for Chicago. Brian Bickle, 25, and that's a 1. That's going to be a shot by Bickle, 22 for Bickle, and that's on. Brian Bickle gets a shot on goal. Ryan Miller needs to come up huge. 13 is a 5 and a save. Another one. That is 3 he saved so far. 3. Brian Bickle. Wow. Marian Hossa almost had a score. And so we're going to hide this user on the channel. There you go. Put user in the timeouts. There you go. So that's at least 3 that Ryan Miller, potential goals that Ryan Miller has saved so far. And I don't remember if I clicked Miller or not there. All right, so let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. Yes. All right. So we're good. So Cracknell for St. Louis. That is a 36 for Cracknell. 33. That does not sound good. Coincidental penalty. 2 minutes on a 2-8. Otherwise, 9-12. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. That is a 9. Actually, it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. Whew. So no penalties. As the refs have put their whistle away. And a time sequence. And these fourth liners. Woof! Okay, every time I put these fourth liners in, bad things happen. Bad things. So they're going to come back with 2 and 2. All right. 10 minutes to go here in the second. We got a face-off. All even Steven face-off. 10. Home, right wing. That's Bacchus. Bacchus gets it. Yeah, I tried, Dave. Yeah, I tried blocking him. All right. Bacchus. 23 for Bacchus is a possible shot. Let's see. Block. Block 1, block 2 plus 2. So it's a 5 block, a 6, and it's not blocked. It's a 6. It's not blocked. Can you believe that? Wow. Bacchus is a 25. Oh, it's a 26. Unbelievable. So Bacchus rings it off the crossbar. Bacchus, where are you? There you are. Good Lord. So 9 saves by Crawford as he rings it off the crossbar. 46 by Crawford is a 41. That's going to be a save and a rebound. Rebound is going to go to highest I rating. That is going to be Ott, who's an 8. 8 with the Ott. Rebound 8. 8 and a 6 is a shot and goal plus 4. His 15, 16, 21, 22, 23. So he's up to a 23 for Steve Ott as he gets the rebound. No, another save. Wow. 10 saves by Crawford here. 32 by Crawford. 26. And you got to try and clear out there. Otherwise, it's going to the second highest shot frequency. Let's see. Clear is 4 and 3 is 7 or less. No! It's going to the second highest shot frequency. 25, 25. So it's going to be either Steen or Bacchus. But Bacchus just took the shot, so we're going to give it to Steen this time. So Steen with the rebound shot. He's a 25. Oh, it's a potential Alexander Steen with the rebound. He shoots. 45, 45. And a 6 is going to be a save, and Crawford is going to smother that rebound shot. Holy cow. Steen with a beautiful opportunity to put Chicago or put St. Louis ahead again. Cannot. Nobody can convert. I tell you, I've never seen so much missed shots in my entire lifetime. They just cannot get these shots to go. And even with 20, 22, 24, 26, they still can't get it to go. My God. All right, face off. 5 versus 5, so it's all even. What is that? 6, 7, 8. 8 is going to be visitor center, so it's going to be Taze. Taze is going to win it. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half, for second period. 12 is a 25. It's going to be intercepted by Shattenkirk. 9 minutes to go in the second. Shattenkirk. 63 is a 25. That's going to be intercepted by the right defenseman, Harmelson. On a time sequence. 8:30 to go. 63 is a 25. It's going to be taken right back by Shattenkirk, and a bunch of time sequences all of a sudden going by. Shattenkirk. 24 is a 9, and that's going to be just a plain old shot and a block, and that one goes into the glass. And let's see what happens to it afterwards. It is going to be deflected over the glass and into the crowd for a souvenir from someone from St. Paul, Minnesota. So defensive zone face-off and another time sequence. So that was actually a couple minutes that went by pretty quickly. And we're going to go ahead and bring these guys out. And we're going to put these guys and these guys. Chicago has not played their fourth liners at all, I don't think, but like maybe one shift so far. So maybe 2. So we're going to have to try it here. So in Chicago, or in St. Louis end of the ice face-off, +2 for Chicago. As a 10 +2 is going to be disadvantaged. Left wing. So St. Louis wins it. Brandon Morrow. 63 in the defensive zone. It is going to be intercepted and a shot on goal by the right defenseman. Roosevelt with the shot from the point. 31 is going to be a save. That is Roosevelt. And that's the 5th save by Miller. It's been very quiet here in the second period. 63 is a 38, though. That is not good. And that one's going to deflect into the seats. Yeah, we're going to let these guys do it again. Give these guys a little bit of time here. 7 is going to be home. Wait a minute. +2 and a 7 is advantage center. So Marcus Kruger for Chicago. Kruger, 15 is a 4. In the offensive zone is going to be shot. Kruger with the shot. Fourth liner. And he rolls the 15, which is what he is. Marcus Kruger with the potential here. Miller. 54. 54 scores! Marcus Kruger, what? The fourth liner shoots and scores with 6 minutes to 30 seconds to go in the second period. And we have us a tie ball game. Holy cow. Who would have thunk the fourth liners? Marcus Kruger, the second period at even strength, And with 6:30, so that would have been what, 12? No, yeah, 12:30. 6, 7, 9, 13:30. 13 minutes and 30 seconds. 13:30. And now we're going to roll from assists here. Wow. For Chicago, we got to check what their rating is. So they are a 1.74. Where's their little cheat sheet here? 1.74. So anything 55 or higher. Okay, so it's going to be 2 assists. And it's going to be, all right. So we're going to check the right wing first, which is going to be Smith, who is a 22. Yes, Smith gets an assist. And then Nick Leddy. Nope. And then Roosevelt. Nope. Left wing. Let's see if Bolig gets an assist. No. Look at these high numbers. So it's Krug from Smith. Ben Smith. So Marcus Krug from Ben Smith at the 13:30 mark of the second period has tied this one up. The fourth liners getting the job done. Now I've got to go in and change the text there to say it's 1-1. Here we go. Well, fourth liners. Here I am talking about, well, we're going to have to put them in, and then they go and score. So guess you should use them more often, I guess. So that was Marcus Krug. That was his first shot on goal, by the way. All right, 6:30 to go in the second period. It is 1-1. Oop, I have to change my scoreboard in here, too. A lot of things to do here. So 6:30 to go in the second. And we have a face-off. It's going to be +2 for Chicago. And that is a 6. It's going to be advantage left wing. It's going to be Sharp. 14 is a 7. That's possible block shot. And it is a block shot. And a 5 is going to be deflected over to the left wing. Ott. No time sequence. 14 for Ott is a 30. 30. He's going to ice it. And time goes by. But it is a time sequence. 6 minutes to go in the second. Face off. +2 for Chicago. And a 5. Disadvantage right wing. Backus in his defensive zone. 64 is a 6. And it's going to be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. 5:30 to go. 5:30 to go in the second period. Neutral zone face-offs and no advantage. And it's +2. 8 and a +2. Advantage right defenseman. So Shattenkirk for St. Louis. 45 is a 26. That's going to be intercepted by Versteeg. 5 minutes to go in the second. Versteeg. 56 is a 33. And 2 to 8 is going to be coincidental minors on a 2 to 8. And it will be coincidental minors on a 2 to 8. So we're going to be skating 5 aside here. 5 aside. I'm sorry, 5 aside. 4 aside. We're going to be skating 4 aside for 2 minutes. There's 4:30, so left in this second period. Face off. It's going to be +2 for St. Louis. That is a 5 and a +2. Disadvantaged right wing. So host is going to get it. 46 is a 42. Bench minor possibility. Otherwise, neutral zone faceoff or rear play. Let's check for 13 or less. No. 13 or less. No. Let's see if it's a neutral zone faceoff 2 to 9. It is a neutral zone faceoff. It's time sequence. Faceoff +2 for St. Louis. 9. Disadvantage center. We have to roll that again because there is no center. 3 is going to be disadvantaged right defenseman. So Seabrook gets it for Chicago. 62. And that is a 9. That's going to be a block shot. 7 on the block shot. And it's going to be smothered for a defensive zone faceoff. 3.5 minutes to go in the second. So defensive zone faceoff +2 for St. Louis, and that is a 6. Advantage left wing. Steve Ott gets it in his defensive zone. 15 is a 4. That is a shot on goal by Steve Ott. He is the 15. It's a 25. So Ott with the shot. And a save by Crawford. 12 is a 25. Needs to be cleared out of there. Otherwise, it's going to the highest shot frequency. Clearing is a 7. And they clear it out of there. And 3 minutes to go in the second period. Oh, come here, you. 3 minutes to go in the second. All right, and it's a defensive zone faceoff for Chicago. Faceoff is going to be +2 for St. Louis. 11 though. And that's going to be advantaged right wing. So St. Louis wins it in their offensive zone. 54 is a 32 though. Physicality of 16, no. It's going to be a pass. Passes it over to Schwartz. No time sequence. Schwartz has it. 31. That's a 3. That's going to be a shot. He's at 23. Schwartz with a shot, but a save. Shave number 13 by Crawford. Good Lord. Crawford, 32, is a 26, and that needs to be cleared out of there again. Only a 5 to get it out of there, and they got it. So they cleared out of there for a defensive zone faceoff. And the time is up, and the penalties. So, with 2.5 to go in the first period. All right, 2.5 to go in the first. I'm sorry, in the second. What do I keep saying the first for? This is the second period, dude. Where you been? All right. Face off is all even Steven. And a 5 on the even. It's the home left wing, so Morrow gets it for the home team. Morrow. 33. That's going to be a shot by Morrow. He's got a good shot range. 34. And that's on. That is on. Brendan Morrow. It's on. Crawford needs to come up huge. 43. Shoots. He scores! Brandon Morrow over the glove hand of Crawford. And just like that, with 2 minutes to go, here in second period, St. Louis has taken the lead back at home on the shot by Brandon Morrow. Oh, what a shot. And that is going to be in the second period at even strength. And that is going to be 18-minute mark of the second period. Let's check for assists. And it's going to be 2 assists. And we're going to look at Group 3 to see who gets the assists. Group 3 is going to be, we're going to check for the right wing. It's Ryan Reeves. He's at 22. No. I'm going to check for the left defenseman, Jordan Leopold, who is a 23 assists, so he doesn't get an assist. And we're going to check for Roland Block, who just missed his assist range. And the center, Derek Waugh, he will get an assist. Finally, Derek Waugh for the St. Louis. And just like that, it is now 2-1 with just 2 minutes left in the second period. And of course, I need to check change our. There we go. 2-1 St. Louis. And here's our spreadsheet we've been working on for you guys. I do need to fix our penalties down here in the bottom. These boxes are all messed up, so I'm not doing penalties right now. But you can see the shots at goal. And who scored that? That was Brandon Morrow, right? So when they shoot and they score, it's actually a 0 as opposed to an X. 0. There we go. So Brandon Morrow at the 18-minute mark of the second period has put St. Louis ahead 2-1 with just 2 minutes to go here in the second period. And that was their third liner. So we've had a third liner score and the fourth liner score. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? So with just 2 minutes to go, it looks like it's going to be, of course, the better players coming back on. +2 for Taze, who's got a crazy +5 on his. 2 minutes to go in the second. Let's see if Chicago can put a little pressure here. 7 and a +2 on the faceoff. It's going to be advantage center. So Taze gets it for Chicago. 53 is the 19. That's not going to do it. And that's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. And it's Bouwmeester. Bouwmeester. 64 is a 23. And that's going to be intercepted right back by Hossa. 1 minute to go in the second period. 1 minute to go. Hossa, 12 is a 5. That's a Shoga. Shoga. A 5. Yes, the Shoga. and it's a 12. And we know there's someone that has an assist range that's within 12. So Hossa is going to get a shot. The shot on goal is a 22. Hossa with the shot. Oh, it's a potential. It's a potential. Can Miller make another save? 43 shot scores with just 30 seconds to go in the second period. Who would have thunk it? All of a sudden, the floodgates are open, and Marian Hossa lights the lamp for Chicago, and this sucker started up all over again. Oh my gosh. Marian Hossa. Where are you? There you are, Marian Hossa. At the second period, even strength at the 19-minute mark. And now we got to check for some assists. And it's going to be 2 assists. Check. And we're going to go with group 3 again. So we're going to check the left defense, Duncan Keith. Yes, he got the primary assists. And let's see if Seabrook. And Seabrook, he gets the secondary assist. So it's Hossa from Keith and Seabrook. Hossa from Keith and Seabrook. No, Seabrook, dummy. There you go. So it's Marian Hossa at the 19-minute mark, just 1 minute after Brandon Morrow gave them the lead. Marian Hossa comes right back and wrist shot. Roos it in and out. Didn't even see it. And bam, we got 1 minute to go in the second period, and it's all tied 2-2. Whew. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and put another line out there. Let's see what happens. Whew. All right. Face off. +2 for St. Louis. That is a 5 and a +2. Disadvantaged right wing. So it's going to be Patrick Kane, one of my all-time favorite players of all time. Patrick Kane. 32-26. Nope, that's not going to do it. It's going to be intercepted by Schwartz. Schwartz. With just 30 seconds to go. Schwartz. 15 is a 1. So that's going to be a shot by Schwartz. 23. No. Schwartz with the shot and the save. As save number 14 by Crawford. And see what he does with the 54. Uh-oh. 54 is a 32. That's going to be a save and a shot on goal. Opponent's left defenseman. So Jackman with the shot. Jackman is a 12. And Jackman with the shot. And save number 15 by Crawford. 61 is a 22. It's going to be saved and picked up by opponent's left wing, but an X, and that's going to do it for the time. And we are headed to the third period. All tied at 2 apiece. We're going to save this document here. That's what we got so far. With 1 period left to go, it is 2-2 here in St. Louis. And are we gonna finish this game? Are we gonna finish that game? So Miller, which is 5 saves in the second period, very easy period. Crawford with 15 saves. He was blasted there. especially early in the second period. We've moved on to now the third period of action. Whew. It's getting late. It is getting late. I don't know if I've got another period in me or not. Ah. All right, we're gonna suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. Let's go. Let's just do this. Here we go. Face off is gonna be boom boom boom. And it's going to be first liner versus second liner, but the face-offs is going to be even. 10, home right wing, Tarasenko, the goal scorer. The goal scorer for St. Louis. Tarasenko in the third period, 36 is a 33. 33, and that's going to be possible coincidental minors on a 2-8. And it is going to be coincidental minors again. And so we are going to have us a little 4-on-4 action again as they throw a couple people in the box. I don't really know who it was, and I'm not really caring because it doesn't really matter. So, face off. It's going to be, what is the face off going to be? +3 for St. Louis. 8 and a +3. +3 and an 8 is right wing. Backus is going to get it for St. Louis. 14 is a 30. That's not what you want to see as he ices it and a neutral zone a defensive zone face off and a time sequence. So 19 minutes to go here and just 30 seconds gone in the not the power play. It's not a power play. It's just it's a neutral zone face off +2 and a 7 is advantage center. Nope, can't do advantage center because there is no 7. Nope, can't do a 7. Do anything but a 7. 6. Advantage left wing. There you go. So Ott wins the face-off. 52 is a 27. Nobody there, so we re-roll it. 43 is a 29. That's going to be intercepted and a time sequence. 34. 31. Physicality of 10. Yes, actually they do have it. So it's going to be intercepted by Bouwmeester. Bouwmeester and a time sequence. So just 30 seconds to go in this 4-on-4. 54 is a 32. And another physicality check. But they don't have it. So it's just going to be a pass. We'll give it to Steve Ott. No time sequence. 52 is a 27, and that's going to do it. Nope, can't be a 27 as we don't have any centers out there. 54 is 32, and that would be another physicality check, which they fail, and it's going to be another pass. Give it to Backus this time. 14 is a 30, and he's going to ice it, and then we will have a bloop. Get rid of this. 17:30 to go in the third period. Defensive zone faceoff in St. Louis end. 63. I'm sorry, that's a 9. The faceoff. Face-off is all even up and a 9. Visitor left wing. Sharp with it. And Sharp is going to get another shot on goal. This will be number 8 for him. Jesus. First shot in the third period goes to Chicago. And 53 is going to be a save by Miller. Miller with the save. And this one is going to go to the left wing. Schwartz. 44. That's going to be a shot by Schwartz. Schwartz is a 23. Nope. Schwartz with the shot and a save by Crawford. 65. Ooh, 35. Save and a rebound. Rebound's going to go to highest I rating. That is going to be Saboka. 7 and a 3 is a shot on goal. So he is going to get the rebound. And he's a 16. And another, wow, huge number. Saboka, another shot and another save by Crawford. 14 is a 30, and that's not good. Save, shot and goal, opponent's center. So Saboka with another shot. 24, not low enough. That's 3 shots in a row on Crawford. Still all the same time sequence. 24 is a 19. And it's going to be saved and picked up by an opponent's left defenseman and an ex, Farnley. 17 minutes to go here in the third. Jackman, it's all St. Louis right now. 42 is a 21. That's going to be intercepted by Sharp. And another time sequence. And that is that. All right. Brian Bickle for Chicago. 13 is a 6. That's a possible block shot. 2, 3, 4. So 1 to 4, it'll be blocked. 5 or 6, it's going to get on goal. It's blocked. So good block by Block there. And a 3 on the block shot is going to make it. Let's go over to Block now. Is that a time sequence? It is not a time sequence. So Block has it for St. Louis. 13. And that's going to be a 22. That's going to be intercepted by Shaw. Shaw has it for Chicago. Andrew Shaw. 45. 26. Intercepted by Brandon Morrow, the goal scorer. Brandon Morrow. 13 is the 22. It's going to be intercepted by Shaw. And time is ticking by here in the third period. Nobody wants to make the mistake. 42 is a 6. That's going to be a block. Block 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to 4, it's a block again. 1 to 4, it's a block. No, it's on goal. Andrew Shaw. Andrew Shaw. And that's a potential. Andrew Shaw, the third liner. Wrist shot. Miller needs to come up here, and he does. Oh my gosh. Andrew Shaw with his first shot. Miller, his second save here in the third period. And Miller with a huge save. A time sequence. 15 minutes to go in this one. 46 is a 45. That can't be good. Possible bench minors. So we'll roll for St. Louis first. No. We'll roll for Chicago. No. And if it's a 2-4, it's a neutral zone faceoff. Anything else is going to be a rare play. It's going to be a rare play, which means I'm going to need to get the rule book out. All right, let's roll the roller. Roll that rare play. 33. Oh, right. We got to roll 33 and then 4. So 33 and a 4. 33. Puck hit with stick above shoulder stops play for neutral zone faceoff and an X. Oh, okay. All that for a neutral zone faceoff and a time sequence. All right, put our fourth liners out there. Let's give them a little bit of love. Why not? And especially since we've got a goal by a fourth liner already. Do 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 do. All right, so here we go. Fourth liners out with 14 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this one. 2-2's your score. Face off is going to be +1 for Chicago. +1 for Chicago. 6, 7, 8. Disadvantage left wing. So Chris Porter for St. Louis gets it. 65 is a 29. That's going to be intercepted by left defenseman. 14 minutes to go in this one. Unless we go to overtime. 23. 23 is a 22. It's going to be intercepted by LePerriere in the time sequence. LePerriere. 31 is a 5. That's a Shoga. 31. Has anyone got an assist rating of 31? Yes, Shattenkirk has an assist rating of 33. So LePerriere is going to get a shot on goal. He's a 22. It's a potential. Uh-oh. We got a fourth liner score again. This would be crazy. But LePerriere with the shot. Crawford needs to come up huge. Score! Maxim LePerriere puts the St. Louis Blues ahead. Unbelievable. And St. Louis is ahead once again. Maxim LePerriere at the third period. Even strength at the 7-minute mark. Now we have to roll for assists. Anything? 2 assists. Group 2. Group 2. So we're going to roll for the center. Nope. We're going to roll for the right wing. Adam Cracknell. No, he does not get an assist. Jackman. Let's see if Jackman gets an assist. No, he does not. Shattenkirk. Yes, Shattenkirk gets an assist. And last but not least, let's see if Porter gets an assist. No, it's going to be LePerriere from Shattenkirk. At the 7-minute mark of the third period in St. Louis, once again, has gone up 3-2 here at home. Dun, dun, dun. And I got to change our little thing there. 3-2. 3-2 is your score. And LePerriere, I got to mark him. That's his first shot on goal. And it was the big one. Maxim Laperriere, the fourth liners, get the job done. And we had Marcus Krug score fourth liner for Chicago earlier. So with 7 minutes to go, it's going to come down to our 13. Actually, there's 13 minutes to go in the game, but let's see here. There we go. Nope. There we go. There we go. All right. And the face-off is going to be +2 for Chicago. Last time they came right back and scored. That is a 6. +2 is going to be advantage to the left wing. It's Patrick Sharp with it for Chicago. Chicago's come back and tied up every time St. Louis has taken the lead. 14 is a 7. That's a possibility of a block. 2, 4, 6. It is blocked. Big block there. What happens to the puck? That is a 5, and it's going to deflect over to Ott on the block. And no time sequence. Steve Ott with it. 55, that is going to be a shot on goal. Steve Ott, 15. Nope. Steve Ott with the shot and a save. Saved by Crawford. Let's see what happens. 1-1 is a 1. That's going to be picked up there by Duncan Keith. 12:30 to go in this one. 24 is a 9. That's going to be another block shot by St. Louis. And a 2 on the block shot. Block shot deflects to the shooter for a screen shot and goal. So Keith shoots it. Goes off of Boomeister. Back to Keith. Keith gets a +1. Was it a +1? What was it? +1 to his shot range. So it goes from a 12 up to a 13. So Keith with 2 shots. And 2 saves by Miller. And 46 for Miller's a 41. That's going to be a rebound. Oh boy. A rebound. And the rebound is going to go to second highest I rating. That's going to be Marian Hossa with a 6. 6 and a 6 is a shot and goal +2. So his shot range is a 22 +2 is 24. Hossa with the rebound and another save by Miller here in the third. All this 36 is a 33. And that's going to be a save, shot and goal, opponent's right defenseman. All this is the same time sequence. Chicago's all over him right now. Brett Seabrook. Seabrook shot and save by Miller. Another save by Miller. 61, he needs to cover it up, but he can't. It's going to be saved and picked up by opponent's left wing. Fortunately, it's a time sequence, but it's all Chicago all of a sudden. And that is a time sequence. So 12 minutes here to go in the third period. 54 is a 7. Another block. 2, 4, 6. It is blocked. Another block shot. That's going to be about the 8th one by 11. Puck deflects to opponent's highest shot frequency. Shot frequency is going to be Patrick Sharp, so he's going to get it back. No time sequence on that one. Still 12 minutes to go. 52 is a 4. That's going to be a shot by Sharp. And another save by Miller. 7 so far in the third period. Miller needs to corral this 144. He will. He's going to give it to his right defenseman in a time sequence. 11:30 to go here in the third. Pietrangelo with a shot and a tip in front. We got a tip in. Who's getting the tip? It is highest I rating. That's Ott. It is Ott. Ott is getting the tip in front. He is an 8. No tip. Original shot. Original player gets a shot and goal +2. So he tries the tip, but he can't get it. So Pietrangelo gets a +2. So it goes from a 13 to a 15. And a save. So that is Pietrangelo. Crawford with the save. Crawford 14. That is a 30. It's going to be a save and a shot and goal opponent's center. So Steen is going to get a shot now. Steen with the shot and another easy save by Crawford. And that one is going to go to the left defenseman and a time sequence. So Farnley, get out of that nonsense. Woo! All right, who do we got here? Odoya. Uh-oh, 55. That is a 5, actually. So that is going to be a Shoga. No one, I don't think, is going to have a 55 on it, though. Is there? No. So it's not a Shoga. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off and a time sequence. 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third. We just changed the lines, so we're not going to change the lines again. Face-off is +2 for St. Louis. 2, and somebody's going to get thrown out here. It is going to be the visitors have been thrown out. So it's going to be Versteeg and Sabota. Sabota's a +4 now. And he loses it. Unbelievable. To right defenseman. So Harrelson has it. Wow. And that is going to be another Shoga. And another Shoga with a 55 is going to be a neutral zone faceoff and a time sequence. Halfway through the third. And another faceoff. +2 for Saboka. 7 advantage center. So Saboka. 65 is a 35. That's not good. It's going to be a penalty on Saboka. Wow. 2-minute penalty on Saboka and a time sequence. So here is Chicago's chance to get back into the game on the power play. On the power play. 2-minute penalty on Saboka. Wow. Alrighty. Face off. +4 for Chicago. Disadvantaged right defenseman. Wow, huge. They win the faceoff somehow. We have a power play here with 2-minute power play. Let's see. Pietrangelo, what can you do with it? 62 is an 8. And that is going to be a defensive zone faceoff and a time sequence. So, minute and a half to go. And a neutral zone faceoff. +4 for Chicago. 9, and it's going to be advantaged right defenseman. So Seabrook gets it for Chicago. 43-29 on the power play. 29. Intercepted by the left defenseman and a time sequence. So 1 minute to go in the power play. Bouwmeester with the shot on goal. He needs a 1-1. Nope, not this time. That is his 4th shot on goal. 4 shots by Bouwmeester. He needs a 1-1, but he takes a lot of shots. He just doesn't get a lot of potential goals. It's going to be saved by Crawford. Let's see what Crawford does with it. 21 is a 23. It's going to be saved and picked up by opponent's right wing and a time sequence. And that means there is just 30 seconds to go in this power play. And of the basically 4 plays you get on the power play, 3 of them have been run by St. Louis. 43 is a 29, shorthanded 29. That's going to be intercepted by the left defenseman. No time sequence, though. Still on the power play. 23 is a 22. That's not going to do it. Nope, reroll because that's can't be intercepted by the center. 61 is a 28. That can be intercepted by the right wing, though, and that was a terrible power play. Wow. And so, another time sequence, 7.5 to go in the game. And the game. 7.5 to go. And Chicago is now going to go up to 4-check 3. And St. Louis is going to go into 4-checking 1. Here with 7.5 to go. So Tarasenko has it. 32 is a 26. 26 is going to be intercepted by the left wing in a time sequence. Boom, 7 minutes to go. Alexander Versteeg. 24 is a 9. And that is going to be a block shot. Another block shot by St. Louis. And a 4 is going to deflect over to Tarasenko. No time sequence. 22 for Tarasenko. That's going to be a shot. Tarasenko is a 22. Shot by Tarasenko and a save. 8 saves by Crawford. 61 is a 22. And it's going to be picked up by opponent's left wing. And a time sequence. 6.5 to go. Schwartz with it. 28. It's going to be intercepted by the right wing. Time sequence. 6 minutes to go. Patrick Kane. 24 for Kane is a 9. And another block shot. 4 on the block shot. And another block shot that goes to Tarasenko. Tarasenko with it. No time sequence. 25 is a 1. That's going to be another shot by Tarasenko. Tarasenko rip, grip, and shot. And oh, another great save by Crawford. He needed that one. Save number 9 of the third period. Crawford 26. They need to clear it out of there. 3 and 2 is only a 5. They need to clear it out of there. Otherwise, second highest shot frequency. They did not clear it out of there. Shot frequency, second highest is going to be Schwartz. Who's at 21, so his shot range is at 23. Schwartz. It's on goal. It's on goal. Can this be? Can it be? It's 62. Saved by Crawford and deflected into the crowd. Oh my gosh, I thought Schwartz had it. Jaden Schwartz thought he had it. His stick was already in the air. 10 saves by Crawford. He's kept Chicago into this one. Wow, what a save there. And now with just 5.5 to go, it's all coming down to just 5.5 to go. Face off, Taze, +2 for Taze. That is a 5 on the face-off. +2. Disadvantaged right wing. That's a good face-off by Alexander Steen. He wins it back to Backus. Backus with the wrist shot. 45 is a 26, actually. 26 is going to be intercepted by the left wing, but time sequence goes. 5 minutes to go in the third period. Patrick Sharp. 62 is an 8, and that is going to be forecheck. They need a forecheck of 10. They do not. Otherwise, it's going to be a wide shot. It is a wide shot. A wide shot. And where's our wide shot chart? There it is. Here's our wide shot chart. 7 is going to be shot and goal. Highest shot frequency. Of course, that's going to be Patrick Shop. 21 on the shot frequency. It's a potential. It's a potential. Miller. No, Miller with a big save. Oh my gosh. What a game save there. And that is going to go to Bouwmeester and 4.5 to go. Remember that one. Put that one in your memory banks. As Miller gets enough of that one off the glove, off the post, and into the corner. Woo! 55 Bouwmeester. That's going to be a shot on goal. And that's actually going to be a tip in front. Possible tip in front. It is by highest I rating. That is Ott. He is an 8. And a 1 on an 8 is going to result in a wide shot. So, show the shot from Bouwmeester tipped by Ott, but it goes wide. And all of a sudden, we need the wide shot chart. Didn't need it all game, and now we need it back-to-back plays. 5. It's going to be a shot on goal by the highest shot frequency. That is going to be Alexander Steen, who is a 24. Steen with the shot and a save by Crawford. 21 by Crawford is a 23. It needs to be... it's going to be picked up by right wing and another time sequence. 4 minutes to go in this one, boys and girls. 4 minutes to go. And with 4 minutes, we are going to make quick line changes. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Tarasenko with it for St. Louis. 45 is a 7. And that's going to be a neutral zone faceoff and a time sequence. Which is Chicago or St. Louis is figuring that's okay. Anytime there's a time sequence, that's fine. So 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this one. 3-2 is your score. Again, Chicago is in forechecking 3. St. Louis is in forechecking 1. And pretty soon they're going to pull the goalie, which we'll get to if... where's that chart? There's a chart for that. I think I've got it somewhere. I just have to pull it out. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Yeah. Pretty sure it's this one. We better get that chart out because we're might gonna need it. All right. So what are we doing? What are we doing? There's 3:30 left to go. There's a face-off, right? Saboka's a 5. Hanzus is a 3, so +2 for St. Louis. And that is an 8, and a +2 is going to be advantage. Right defenseman Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk with it for St. Louis. 61 is a 28. That's going to be 28 intercepted by the right wing and a time sequence. 3 minutes to go in this one. 3 minutes to go. Patrick Kane. 36 is a 33. And 33, oh my gosh, is going to be a penalty. 2-minute penalty on Patrick Kane. Are you kidding me? Wow. 36, 33 is only 33 on the card we rolled. And that's what we got. Wow. And 33 on forechecking 3 is a 2-minute penalty. That is, I guess that's the deficit when you go into forechecking 3, right? You go into forechecking 3, you have a chance of maybe getting a penalty called on yourself. So that's with, of course, 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, too. So, wow, this is going to, So they're going to have to. They're going to go back to line 1, right? And they're going to do this, but then they're going to pull the goalie with 2 minutes. And they can't do it until they get possession of the puck. So they're going to be a man down until they get possession. Then they can pull the goalie. And they're going to have to put in Keith and Seabrook. That's for sure. All right. And then for St. Louis. All right. All right. Face off 2 and 2, and then +1 because they have an extra man on. So St. Louis +1 on the face off. Just 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this one. That is a 7, and a +1 is advantaged right wing. So St. Louis wins it, which means Chicago cannot pull their goalie with until they get possession of the puck. So Ryan Reeves has it. 55. And that is going to be a shot and goal with a block of 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. So anything but a 6 will be blocked. It's blocked. Okay? So Chicago, I think that is their first official block shot. 6. And it's going to deflect into the neutrals, into defensive zone face-off. But more importantly, 2 minutes off the clock. Sorry, I'm 30 seconds off the clock. So 2 minutes to go in this one. 2 minutes to go. Neutral zone, defensive zone face-off in Chicago's end. And it's going to be +2, +2. So even up, but +1 because they have an extra guy. So +1 for St. Louis. That is a 6. +1 is advantage left defenseman. Again, Chicago can't get the possession of the puck. Bouwmeester with it. 33, and that is a 1. That's going to be a shot on goal. So Bouwmeester is only got a range of 1-1. He needs a 1-1. No. That is his 5th shot attempt, though. Crazy. It's a good thing Crawford's in the net. Otherwise, his all the ranges go up by 20. So that would have been, instead of 11, it would have been a 31. So, anyways, Crawford saves it. What's he going to do with it? And he's going to give it to his left defenseman, but another time sequence. Minute and a half to go. 1 minute to go in the penalty. Now they can pull their goalie. So they've pulled their goalie. So now they have pulled their goalie. So any shot on goal, they get a plus 20 to their range because there's no goalie in. But Duncan Keith has it, so they're no longer in the disadvantage section. They're in forechecking 3 with Duncan Keith. Let's see what he gets. Minute and a half to go in this one. 36. 33. That can't be good. No, you gotta be kidding me. I did it again. 36 is the death number for your penalties. 33 is the penalty every sinking time in forechecking 3. That's what we just had on Duncan, or on Patrick Kane's card, was the 36. 36 is the 33. Yep, 33. And these are 36 is a 33, 36. Yeah, 36 is always going to be usually some kind of high penalty, especially in forechecking 3, because normally a 33 is going to be coincidental 2-minute penalties. But when you're in forechecking 3, it's just a penalty 2 minutes. So unbelievable. They're going to call Duncan Keith with a penalty with just 1 minute to go. And now, wow, it's actually, this is interesting. So it's a 2-man advantage for 30 seconds. So, yeah, they're going to have to go with, Crawford will come back out. And they're going to have to go with Taines, Adoya, and Harmelson for 30. There's 1 minute to go in the third period. There's 2 men in the box for Chicago. 2 men in the box. So they're 2 men down. But somehow they got to pull the goalie to try and get 1 man back and then still be 1 man down and still get a shot on goal, which is going to be crazy, but that's what they got to try to do because they're a goal down. What a crazy ending this is going to turn out to be. So, face off, Taze is actually a 5. But Derek Raw is a 2. So it's a plus 3 for Taze, but you get a plus 3 for having 2 men. So it's really a 0. It's going to be an even Steven face-off. That's a 4. It's going to be a home right defenseman. Are you kidding me? Wow, that is huge. So St. Louis wins the face-off. They scramble for it. And, of course, it makes sense, right? Because they have 5 guys out there. Chicago only has 3 guys. Pierangelo has it. 25. And this is going to be, they're actually on the 2-man advantage power play chart. They're on the 2-man advantage power play chart. And he rolled a 25. And that is a 5. And that's going to be a possible tip in front. We got to check for a tip. And it's going to be highest I rating. And that's going to be Ryan Reeves with a 7. Can he get the tip in front? 6. Yes. It's a tip in with a +4. Okay, this is going to get crazy. So Reeves with the tip in front. Now, he's going to get, because of the tip, all right, so let's look at Ryan Reeves normally is a 16. He's a 16. And he gets a +4 from the tip. So 16, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then he gets a +6. All right, what is it for having a 2-man advantage? What's the difference? Hang on, I got to check. What do you get for having a 2-man advantage? What is it for getting it for a 2-man advantage? I know what it is for a 1-man advantage. What is it for having a 2-man advantage? Eh? That's crazy. I can't remember what your bonus goes up. You get a +2 normally when you have a 1-man advantage. So I think you get a +5 if you have a 2-man advantage. Plus, St. Louis gets a +1 because of their penalty rating charts. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with a 5 for our 2-man advantage. So he gets +4 because of the tips. So he's normally a 15. Is it a 15 or a 16? It is a 15. 15. So he gets a +4 because of the tip, because he rolled on the tip chart. He rolled a 7, so he gets a tip in with a shot range of +4. So it's a 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 23. So 23. Then +5, which is 23, 24, 25, 26, 31, 32, 32. And then +1. So it's going to be a 33. So it's going to be a 33. So his shot range is a 33 for Ryan Reeves as he tips a shot from Peter Angelo. And it's on goal. It's a potential. So Ryan Reeves with the great tip from Peter Angelo. Now, can Crawford make the stop? With just 1 minute to go, all this happening, Ray has a 51, and he does make a great stop as he makes a save. 51 is a 3, and that will be giving to... Nope, I can't take a 3 because there is no... yes, there is a center in, actually. So he's going to be picked up by the center and an X. So there's literally 30 seconds left in this one. Now, the penalty to Kane ends. So it's going to be Taves and Kane. Let's get out Kane's card because Kane's going to come on the ice. And it's going to be Taves and Kane as Crawford is going to the bench. So they're actually a man down, but they pulled their goalie because, I mean, they might as well because this is it. Taves has the puck. I mean, if he gets a shot, who knows? But they are on the shorthanded chart. 34, which is probably not a great number. It's a 31. And nope, that's going to be... no, wait. Actually, technically not. It's a pass. Unless they have physicality of 8 or higher, then it's intercepted by the center. And why is this there? Why is this here? St. Louis doesn't have a penalty. I don't know why that's there. 30 seconds left. So he rolled, what did he roll? 34, which is a 31. Shorthanded at 31 is going to be a pass. And then the physicality 8 is going to be intercepted by the center. And they have enough. So it's going to be intercepted by Waugh, but no time sequence. St. Louis just wants one stinking time sequence to pop up. 35. Are you kidding me? That's not what you want to see. And that's going to be his shot. Derek Waugh with a shot. And it's going to go from a 15 up to a 35 because there's no goalie in. And 21, it's in. Boom. Gone. Team. And we'll just call that at the... So Waugh, empty net goal at the end, is going to put this one away for St. Louis. Derek Waugh, third period. And this is going to be actually on the power play. And we're going to call it the 19, we'll say 55 mark of the third period. Let's check for assists. It's going to be 2 assists. It's going to be number 2. Where's our assist chart? So it's going to be right wing, Ryan Reeves. Let's see if Ryan Reeves is going to get an assist. And Bouwmeester. So Ryan Reeves and Bouwmeester. So there you go. That is yep, that's gonna be the one. That's who shot that? Waugh, right. Derek Waugh, he's gonna shoot the old 0 in there. And that's gonna change the score there. Boom. Changes. St. Louis is gonna win this one 4-2 with an empty net goal with just seconds remaining on the power play. And St. Louis is going to win game number 1 of the series against the Blackhawks 4-2. And what a great game that ended up turning out to be. We did the whole game from start to finish. So if you guys stuck through all the way to the end, congratulations and thanks so much for coming out. I appreciate it. And here's a look if you want to see what the scores were and who shot and everything. Crawford with 12 saves in the third period. Miller with 8. Total saves by, let's see, that'd be 21 to be 29 by Miller and 37 by Crawford. Not bad at all. Yeah. And that we click through the time, boom, and that's it. There you go. So that's it for the first game. Of course, if you haven't watched the 2014 NHL playoffs, Chicago St. Louis game number 1, I highly recommend you go to YouTube and just type in NHL 2014 playoffs, Chicago at St. Louis, game 1, and watch it. It's awesome game. Great series. And we're just replaying it, reliving it. We're using actual lineups that they used in the game. So awesome. And you get to see some of the players and you get to remember. And when I say Peter Angelo or Patrick Kane or Derek Brandon Morrow, you get to remember these players, which it's going to be 10 years already next year, right? No, I guess it wouldn't be 10. 2013, 2014. So 20 will be in 20. We're currently in 22, 23. So yeah, wouldn't be 10 years. 23, 24. Would it be 10 years? I think it'd be 10 years. I don't know. Anyways, 9, 10 years. It's already been 9 or 10 years. So anyways, this damn camera's going to drive me crazy. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Um, Interesting game. I would like to like APBA. It's a lot of rolling for the same results. That's why I kind of switched over from APBA to Inside the Crease. I've actually got all the Inside the Crease cards already separated and put in their little sleeves, but it's the 93-94 season, and it's a lot of work for APBA. I'll tell you, it's a lot of work, and I'm not even using all the rules that they want to try to institute. I don't use a lot of the things. I don't use the dump and chase rule. I don't use the you know um, 52, 53 rule. I just it's a yeah it's just I don't know. It's a fun game. It's just it might just not sync up with me as good as I would have liked. I would have liked more. I think I always want more out of my hockey games, and the same thing with Inside the Crease though. I play that a couple times and I go, oh, I want more because I've always been working on a hockey game myself because I've always want more. I want more for the player, more interaction, more things to do, more results, more stats, kind of it's just hard to explain. Anyways, it's late. I'm sweating bullets here, but St. Louis winners at home, game 1, 4-2. Realistic. I mean, you got to give it up for APBA in this, and that it 99% of the time it always gives you real results. So if you're looking for real results, I mean, APBA always seems to deliver. You don't ever usually get these crazy, like 12-1 games or anything like that, where, you play some of these other games, you might end up getting some of these weird results. And you always think, oh my gosh, how is, like Fall Classic Baseball, right? I ended up a game in Fall Classic Baseball. It was 23-21 was the final score in that game. And I was like, wow, this is messed up. How can you get a game that's 23-21, right? So you always wonder in the back of your mind, especially if you have several games that stick out where it's like crazy results like that. So APBA, at least all the time, you get these results. You don't ever get any of these. Yeah, I possibly could, but does I haven't ever come across. I mean, the games that I always play is 4-2, 3-2, 4-1. We've never had any weird results. We never had anything with like a million penalties. We've had a couple games that had several big penalties. You know, uh, maybe 15 or 20 minutes worth of penalties in the game, which is okay. But there wasn't anything like just insane amount. So I mean, APBA, they probably have some really good research with their engine to figure out how realistic it is, and it seems like it does pretty good. I just like I said, I haven't found a hockey game that satisfies me yet. So it doesn't matter which one I get because none of them satisfy me until I can get my game to satisfy me. Anyways, thanks everyone. Tarasenko in the first, Morrow in the second, LePerriere and Derek Waugh in the third, and St. Louis takes game number 1, 4-2. We'll see everybody next time. Until then, take care, everybody.